Hello, Cherries. Welcome to Live Jerry Cherry Sunday, special Monday episode 132. And in today's video, I'm going to show you 7 guitar licks from 7 modes. And this is a very, very cool lesson. And I'm going to show you actually multiple licks, but I'm going to show you how to kind of get the feel and the mood of each mode with a certain lick that you could play in each mode as well. And we're going to do it in one position, and then we can move it up to multiple positions on here. So I have a backing track here that I have of, basically it's the 7 diatonic chords in the key of E. And if you want this backing track, just send me an email at info@jerrycherry, and I will give you that backing track right away. Okay. So the first thing we'll do is today is we will go ahead and we'll play along with the backing track here, and I'm going to keep it real simple like I usually do. But first of all, I want to say hello to my friend here in the chat, Ozman. Give you a round of applause. And as usual, I will put a timestamp in the description to get right to the lesson. But right, I just want to say hello to my friend here, Ozman. See what you're drinking this morning or this afternoon now. It's 12:01 here in Brooklyn, New York. I'm finishing the last couple sips of my coffee here and my Jerry Cherry mug. And I almost lost track of time. I was going through like some of the things I was going to do, and I looked and I was like, oh, 37 seconds left till live. Crazy. I could have been playing right through it. Coffee for you? All right. All right, Ozman. Hopefully you can hear my guitar. Got my SG here today. Probably the first time I've used my SG in quite a while. I was in the shop getting set up. I'm using my Les Paul over there, and you could see that my new Les Paul is a little jealous. You could see it sitting there crying. It's looking at me like, what are you doing with the SG? All right, hello, Scott. How you doing? Give you a round of applause. Hanging out with me here for a little bit on a Monday, special Monday. Yeah, you used your Jerry Cherry mug for your coffee this morning. That is awesome to know. That is awesome. And you ready to play here using my telly today? Oh, okay. What kind of telly do you have? You probably told me once before, but let us know again. On your 3rd cup of coffee? Well, I'll tell you what, Ozman. You know, this is my first, but I was ready to make another one. If I would have had maybe 5 more minutes, I would have brewed another one. Trying to stay up, trying to wake up, trying to recover from this crazy weekend that I had. Oh, Ozman, I thought that was you, Ozman. I thought that was the Ozman. There's 2 Ozmans. Well, don't fight over it. There's enough Oz for both of you. Give you both a round of applause here. I absolutely love it. All right. And very, very cool. So let me go ahead and play this this backing track that I have. And what I'm going to do over this backing track, just to get a simple feel, I'm just going to play an arpeggio over each one right here. Check this out. I got an E. Minor, D sharp. I messed that one up. E again. Do it again. F sharp minor. G sharp minor. A major 7, 7, C sharp minor, D sharp. Keep messing that one up. So I don't play that one very often, but D sharp, D sharp diminished. So basically the arpeggios that make up the 7 chords here. And it's the E major scale. Oh, it's this whole progression. Check this out. I'll play the E major scale through the whole thing. Switch cameras here real quick. E major scale. There's the scale right there. Play this with all the chords. Even riff around a little bit. So that's, in a nutshell, that's the scale. Very, very simple. But I'm going to show you some really cool licks that we could play over this whole thing. So if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, all that groovy stuff. Here's where it gets really, really fun. Here. I'm going to show you some licks now. Instead of just giving you the scale that you could play in, I'm going to show you what you could do. Like, I'm going to give you some interval licks here. And Scott Olson, a Cabronita. That's the type of telly, Cabronita. Telly, a Fender Cabronita. I have to look that up again. How about a Corona Ritus? How about a Corona Ritz? Corona sounds good. My Corona. All right, let's do that. So now check this out. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to single out this backing track to individual chords. Like, instead of going from the E to the F sharp to the G sharp to the A to the B to the C sharp to the D sharp back to the E, I'm going to basically break down to just one chord at a time. So here's just the E chord right here. Focus on just one E chord here. And let me know if you can hear everything okay. So check this out. I'm going to play the Ionian. Basically this scale right here. Check it out. Over this one chord, the E major 7 chord, we can play, I have a thing here, a riff. I'm going to focus on the 3rd interval, the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th. So here's the 3rd, the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th. How did I get that? I got that by just counting up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's the major scale, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. back to the root again. So we're going to play the 3rd, the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th. And that's a lick. You play it up higher. Now you can riff around it. Kind of like resolve to the E. Play backwards. Resolve to E. See where I'm going with that? And what's cool about that, it's 3, 5, 6, 7. So you're kind of targeting the notes that make this mode, this Ionian, which is the major scale. And you're targeting the cool notes. You're targeting, by hitting the 3rd, you know that it's a major. By hitting the 5th, it's got a regular 5th. I'm hitting the 6th, so it's a major 6th. Hear the birds chirping? They love my apartment. And then you hit the major 7th. So I'm emphasizing 4 notes that just tell you that it's a major. It's a major chord. You could do this major stuff with it. So you could just fool around with that. When you get to the 7th, bend up to the root. Or the 3rd, you could bend up to the 4th. And then just noodle around. Back to the E. Now let's do the same thing. Let's go over to the next chord, which is the F sharp minor, Dorian, and see what we can do something similar to that. So here's just the F sharp. And what I want to do is I want to kind of forget that we're in E now, even though it's the same notes as the E major scale. But now we're in F sharp minor. But look, we play the same notes. Check this out. We're in F sharp minor, we'll play the E major scale. Focus on the F sharp because we're no longer in E major. We're in E major, but we're in F sharp Dorian. We want to think of the sad F sharp minor key. It's F sharp. No longer thinking E, I'm thinking minor. Another feel, even though it's the same notes. But what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to focus on certain intervals to give you a lick in Dorian. I'm going to do the 1, the 3, then 1, 2, 3, 6. So going up, I'm thinking now, I'm not thinking of the E as 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm starting on a 1. It's a whole new world here. D. Not D. F sharp. Dorian. That's why I thought D. I have a new numbering system now. It's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Because I'm starting on the F sharp is my home. So that's now the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As you can see, I'm still going up the same scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just different count now. F sharp minor. So this lick's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. Or up here at the octave, 1, 2, 3, 6. And this sounds like Dorian to me. Right? And then mess around with it and then riff around. But here's the lick. Sounds like a Beatles song, doesn't it? What Beatles song is that melody from? And that's the beauty of these modes. That's really the beauty of these modes, is you hear melodies from famous songs because people write songs in these modes. Even though it's E major, they may focus on the 2 chord, which is what this is, of the E major. So it sounds like a Beatles song. Right? I'm still riffing around in E. I see that, Ozman. Kick on some distortion. So I could play that pentatonic lick. So that's Dorian. And, wow, I think you nailed it there, Osman. And before I get too far, what's really cool about this, too, is on the Dorian, or any one of these, we're going to revert the numbers. You got 1, 2, 3, 6, right? 1, 1. Let's do it down here. 1, 2, 3, 6. Let's just invert them. Excuse me. 2, 3, 6, 1. Let's just cycle them. 2, 3, 6, 1. Okay, so 2, 3, 6, 1. I'm starting on the second degree of that now. So instead of starting on the 1, the F sharp, G sharp, A, and then D sharp. Let's do 2, 3, 6, 1, which would be the G sharp to A, B. Wait, I'm a little confusing myself. 2, 3, 6, 1. Here, which would be 2, 3, 6. No, 1. 1 right here. 2, 3, 6. Like that. There it is. 2, 3, 6, 1. Now you could do 3, 6, 1, 2. Keep inverting it. 3, 6, 1, 2. So you have the third, the 6, the 1, and the 2. 3, 6. So, pretty cool concept, right? That you're not just limited to these. You could invert, like inversions, the numbers here. Like we started off with a very simple 1, 2, 3, 6, and then we just kept going up. We went 2, 3, 6, 1, right? And then 3, 6, 1, 2. All of these are emphasized in the notes of the Dorian mode. So they're licks. They're cool licks. All right. So hopefully you're enjoying this. Let's go to the next one. Here. Let's go to... We're going to do something really cool, too, here in a minute. We're going to... Hopefully you can hear the differences. Let me know if you hear the difference between these modes. Here's the G sharp Ionian. G sharp Phrygian. And... put the scale up. Now, once again, it's the same scale, E major scale. So I'm starting on the G sharp, the third note. Sounds a little different. I want to forget about the E. I want to forget about the F sharp. I'm going to focus on just G sharp minor. We could do with this one, I came up with a cool lick. We'll do like a 7, 2, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so once again, the G is our new 1, the G sharp. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what do I mean now by focusing on the seventh degree of this note would be F sharp. So I'm going to play the 7th degree. Then I'm going to play the 2nd degree, which is an A. right? And then I'm going to play the third degree of this, which is this B note right here. So we have F sharp, like that, like the 2 or the 7, 7, 2, 3, 2, 1. Sounds like this. You hear that? When I hit the A, that's the Phrygian sound because it's an A note over a G sharp. It's a half step. Hear that? Want to resolve to that. Bend the 7 to the root. Really kind of focusing on the 7th, the 3rd, the 1, 7, 3rd, the 7th, the 2nd, the 1. That's a pretty cool lick. So there's a lick in Phrygian. G sharp Phrygian. Pretty cool. Hopefully you're enjoying this. If you are, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. All right, Ozman. Have a great week for sure. We got a couple more we're going to go through here real quick. We don't want to go too much longer on here. Any questions about this? Please let me know. Let me know. And once again, you could invert the Phrygian one instead of playing, 7, 7, 2, 1. You could play the 2, 1, 7. 7, 2, 1. You could play 2, 7, 1. Right here. So the 2. Just completely mix it up. So let's go ahead and go to the next one here and go to a Lydian mode and a Lydian lick. Check this out. Now this is starting from the A note. Still the E major scale. We're going to focus on the A. Just the A note at first. See what happens when you start with the A? You get a sharp 4. And that's the sound of Lydian. So the lick I came up with was like a 7-1-4-3. No, in Lydian, 4-5-6-7. That's what I came up with. Okay, starting on, so now the A is the first note. So you have A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I said, so now you have 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. And these 4 notes really make up the Dorian scale. Starting with an A, you have the sharp 4, the 5th, major 6, major 7. See what it sounds like over this. Still in the E major scale. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do 4, 5, 6, 7 here. Bend the 4th to the 5th. That's that sharp 4 sound. Then once again, we can invert that. Instead of going 4, 5, 6, 7, let's go 5, 6, 7, 4. So we got, okay, so let's see, 5 from the A. There's 5, 5, 6, 7. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 4. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 4. Try that. just a couple more to get through real quick. Hopefully you're enjoying this. If you are, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I go live every Sunday at 12 o'clock, but couldn't do it yesterday because I was in another country. I was in Canada, and that was a good time over there in Toronto. So any questions about this, please let me know. I have a video on 3 notes per string. I'll put that in the description as well, and it goes through all the positions. This is just the first position. You can do the same thing with all positions, which is really amazing. So, all right, so the next one we have a Mixolydian mode right here, and we'll do that one. Mixolydian mode sounds like this. Once again, it's the same scale, E major scale. But starting on the B. So what we could do is, with this one, we'll take it 7, 1, 4, 3. So starting on this B note, that's now the 1. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a whole new family. And as you could tell by listening, is that it sounds completely different now. We're in B Mixolydian. Get that flat 7 right there. Right? Okay. Flat 7. So what we'll do is, with these numbers, we'll do 7, 1, 3, 4. 7, 1, 4, 3. So that's an A. Back to the B. To the 1. And then 4, 3. So it's E. So I'm going. That's a great Mixolydian lick right there. Check it out. The beauty of this Mixolydian lick is that it has the flat 7. You can go up to it. That is fun. Hello, Alba. So good to see you. Give her a round of applause. We're going through these modes here. We're going long, a little long today. I have just a couple more here. If you're enjoying this video, hit the like button, subscribe. It's okay. Good to see you. What are you drinking today, Alba? We're about to hit the Aeolian mode. And my Jerry Cherry mug. Happy Monday to y'all. Thanks for starting the work week with me. And now check this out. Let's go to, we have 2 more modes left. Drinking tea? Awesome. Ever hear of a medicine ball? Tea? I had a couple of those. And I'm really digging those medicine balls. Nice little treat at a coffee shop that you've probably heard of before. Hello, Roger. Give you a round of applause. Thanks for hanging out with me here on a Monday for a bit. We got a couple more to go. Aeolian mode. I'm giving you licks for each mode here. You guys wanted it. Oh, I'm dedicating this video to Paul here too. My bro Paul, who requested this. He wants to know some licks in the modes, which that's what I'm doing. I'm doing it for you. So any ideas that you want me to do, let me know. Any questions, let me know in the chat, in the comment section. Love to do it. Now, this Aeolian mode, you got plenty, Alba says. The flower opens up. Talking about tea or the medicine ball? So check this out. Here's the Aeolian mode. Check it out. Look, it's this scale right here. It's the same scale. E major scale. I haven't changed the scale once. Now we're on 6 different sounds. But I'm focusing on the C sharp. C sharp minor. Gives me that C minor, sharp minor sound. So if we started on C is now the 1. C sharp, I mean, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back to 1. It's a whole new world here of notes. We're starting. This is now the 1, C sharp. I'm still in the same position. First position, E major scale. For Aeolian, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This shows off the notes in this mode. Because you have the root, regular second, minor third, regular fourth, fifth, and the 6th, minor 6. So focus on those notes only. This is a very melancholy sounding mode, right? It's very sad. Land on one note. Right, here's the lick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to 5. Because you don't want to land on the 6 too long. Oh, actually, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5. This note sounds a little nicer to sit on. Rather. It's a little dissonant, right? Makes you want to resolve. I'm hitting it only briefly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5. Carried away there, so, but one, 2, 3, 6, 5. All right, instead of going 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, let's invert that a little bit. let's go 2, 3, 4. Let's go 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 1. That's a lot to remember. 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 1. Okay, so we got 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 1. 2, 3, 4, 6, 5. Let's try that. Another riff, that's pretty cool. Take a look. 2, 3, 4, 6, 5. It's nice. And that really shows off Aeolian. It's like 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 1. And then riff around. Bend up to it. E major scale. Starting on C sharp. All right. So I have one more mode, and it's the Locrian mode. And nobody likes the Locrian mode, except for me, because it sounds horrible, and I'm really good at sounding horrible. I'm just joking. Hopefully I'm joking. There. So if you're enjoying this video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I go live every Sunday, but couldn't do it because I was in Canada yesterday. Ontario, Toronto. Anyone from Canada? Let me know. And so we got this Locrian mode, and it sounds a little weird, but it's the same thing. It's the E major scale, but starting on D sharp. Have a listen to it. Check it out. It's basically a diminished chord. So, but once again, it's the same notes as E major scale. Check it out. But if I start on D sharp, it sounds right. It's a diminished sound. It's a half diminished because it has the seventh. Regular seventh. So the intervals I came up with this one is a 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5 because it shows that it's a minor chord, shows that it's a diminished, and it shows that it's dominant, a seventh chord. Back to the root. See what that sounds like. So here's the Locrian lick. I'm basically sitting on the fifth, flat 5. Really dissonant. here too. 1, 3. I only have 2 places in this position. Resolves to an E. All right. Hopefully you enjoyed that. All 7 modes. And once again, you can invert that real quick. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. Let's do 3, 5, 7, 1. What's that? So we got 3, 5, 7, 1. Check it out. That's nice, right? Three, 5, 7, 1. 3, 5, 7, 1. That's it. Way to make Locrian sound good. You really opened up my eyes to mode. So yeah. And one last thing I want to show you here. I'm going to open up your eyes a little bit more to mode. So Roger, this is a question for you. Out of these 7 modes, which one did you like the best? Which one kind of catches your ear? Which one do you understand most? Because these are 7 modes, 1 scale. Still, every note comes from this E major scale. Do, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Okay. All those notes, 7 different sounds, basically from 1 scale, 7 notes. Which one sounded like it? Wow, that really was cool. Like I really like that mode. Mixolydian. Okay. So what we did with Mixolydian was we started on the 5th one, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. So Mixolydian is B in this key. B Mixolydian. And we went. Right? We did B. So, you know, we're in the key of E. When we play B Mixolydian, thank you, John. Very cool. I'm going to show you this one cool trick here. We play B Mixolydian. That's the sound of B. B Mixolydian. Remember? At the flat 7. B. But it really wants to resolve to E, back to the major. Right? What if we take E and we make that Mixolydian? Instead of B, we're going to take E and make the Mixolydian. What we could do is we go like this. Watch this. We'll go. Get this little drum beat going. And I'm going to record just an E chord here. 1, 2, 3, 4. E, right? Now I'm going to play. I'm going to forget about this scale here. Hopefully that's not too loud for you right now. I'm going to play the E Mixolydian scale. So 7, 1, 3, 4 lick. Mixolydian. 7, 1, 3, 4. You inverted it. And stop it. Make it stop. Oh, on the wrong button. Okay. So that is what's pretty cool, I think, about this whole thing here. So Mixolydian mode, very appealing. So I just took, basically, you could take any one of these, play it in A, play it in E, play it in any key you want. Howdy, Tom G. It's great to see. I went long today, but we went over a pretty cool topic, I think. All right, I see Smoking Mondays. Right on. So basically we went through all the 7 modes. It gave you licks in 7 modes. And the beauty of these, say you're in C sharp and you love that Aeolian sound. Right, you're in E. You love that Aeolian with the scale. E major scale. Starting on C. You like that C minor sound? Take the same thing, do it in an E. You know, why not? Play an E minor chord. Check this out. Let's start this. Should I start it like this? Yeah. Okay, now watch this. I'll play an E minor, 2, 3, 4. I'll play E Aeolian. Trying to get rid of this thing. Hold on a second. E Aeolian. I'll play 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, to an E. So that's what I find cool about it, is that you have all 7 modes and they're movable, and just by knowing the one scale you can move them around and have a good old time with them. So thank you for hanging out with me today. You know, I do have a guitar course called The Essential Skills Collection for Guitar. Check it out at my website, jerrycherry.com. Basically, it's a 3-part course. I go over fretboard memorization, the circle of fifths, and I get into the blues. It's really, really cool. I'll put a link at the top of my description so you can check that out. I appreciate it. I spent a lot of time working on that. And so thanks, guys, for hanging out with me here on a Monday. Smoking Mondays. We love it, Tom G. I love you guys for spending time with me. There's nothing more I'd rather do than play guitar and hang out with you guys. And I'm glad to be helpful if I am. Any questions about this stuff, please let me know in the comment section. This idea was actually brought up by one of you guys, was Paul. And he wanted to know some licks in the modes. Instead of just the scale pattern, some licks. So I think I gave you some licks here, and hopefully you could utilize that stuff. Back to work? All right. It's a rock and guitar lunch time. All right, power lunch. All right, thank you, Tom. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Roger. And John, great lesson. Thank you. You guys are the best. Thank you, Alba. Enjoy your tea. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Have some tea with me. Thank you, Ozman. You guys are wonderful. Both Ozmen who are here today. Very cool. So, if you want to see another video on 3 notes per string in this position and in all 7 positions, because you do the same thing in 7 positions, 7 notes. I'll put a video right up there so you can see that. I love you. Have a great week, and I'll see you next Sunday at 12 o'clock. Trying to keep on that schedule. All right? Love you. Have a great day. See you soon. Ciao, y'all.